LA Chargers are at home after a week off. They welcome the Dallas Cowboys to town along with all their fans who may be feeling a little like Randy Marsh after last week.
Inside deflected, and Warner comes up with deflected interception.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America's team. I'm sorry. This isn't America's team? Apparently not. Guess beating the Giants, Jets, and Patriots isn't something to brag about, especially when you drop one to Arizona in between there. Beating the Chargers on the road, though, could garner some cred, especially if it came after taking a beat down to San Francisco that looked worse than the ones Randy took in the stands of all those games.
Dak trying to make something happen. Downfield, intercepted to Sean Gibson.
Might need to schedule a couple sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi this week to help Dallas forget the memories of Week 5. They have to, because trying to stop Justin Herbert and company won't be a walk in the park. Herbert's first 4 games, 7 touchdowns, just 1 pick, over 275 yards per game passing, a rating over 105.
Wide open end zone, caught, touchdown, Chargers!
Keenan Allen over 100 yards per game, had a few monsters. He usually gets the most looks from Herbert for obvious reasons.
To the end zone, caught, touchdown, the captain, Keenan Allen!
With Mike Williams out, Josh Palmer will get more targets, 40 yards per game so far. They would love to see rookie wide receiver Quentin Johnston step up. He's been quiet so far. Cowboys secondary has good numbers versus wide receivers. They have good numbers versus quarterbacks. Their numbers aren't the problem right now.
Throws back to the left, intercepted. Deron Bland, call the house. Hello, house? House, it's me, Deron. Hello, house.
Dallas's defense had good numbers against the pass prior to last week's game, too. Just back to who did they put them up against? Because against Brock Purdy, they looked like one of the easiest teams to pass on, gave up over 250 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, a rating allowed over 140.
Throw it in the middle. This time it's Deebo Samuel. He's off and running. Samuel inside the 20.
Dallas's pass rush, which is supposed to be a game-altering pass rush, only had 1 sack for 2 yards versus San Francisco. 49ers O-line was too much, man.
Purdy got a block. Goes end zone. Hat-trick. Kittle's first 3-touchdown game of his NFL career.
R.I.P. Sarah Lynn. Herbert has faced pressure 33% of the time, not terrible relative to this season. 9 sacks taken over 2 per game, that is a little high. Cowboys defenders would also have to worry about Austin Eckler as a receiver. He's a big-time Herbert target when healthy.
I was stiff-arming down while I was running.
If he returns, he clearly would revitalize their run game too, or what, recharge it? It lacked electricity since he got hurt. Running the ball is usually the second option for LA's offense. Ironic, Dallas was the first team to contain CMC on the ground last week, held him to 2.7 yards per carry.
McCaffrey opening up the middle. Christian McCaffrey, shoulder down to the 2, the ball come out. Dallas says they have the ball.
Gave up 6.9 yards per carry to Jordan Mason, though. 69 yards and a TD. Gave up 170 rush yards to the 49ers overall.
Pushing himself to the end zone. Jordan Mason, touchdown, San Francisco.
Cowboys O-face, not a pretty sight right now. Nothing went right versus San Francisco's defense. Lucky for Dallas, LA's defense not in the same ballpark.
Out quick on the slant. Oren Burks comes up with the interception. The 3rd interception of the night.
Prescott was picked 3 times by the Niners, low 50s rate. Now he tries to right himself against a Chargers defense that's allowed a 98.5 rating to QBs, over 8 yards per attempt. 7 is average, so that 8.4 is not good.
Back to pass, bullet over the middle, caught JJ. He's on the run, and he is gone!
And when it comes to CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, LA has given up a 113.8 rating to wide receivers. Michael Davis is very much the Waldo Dak may look for. 4 touchdowns allowed, a rating allowed over 140.
Tua throws, and it's caught! Tyreek Hill, touchdown!
Question is, will Dak have time? He got sacked 3 times last week, and now here comes the Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack show. Chargers have a nice 4 sack per game average.
Look out for Mack! 3 and out, Mack with a sack.
Joey Bosa coming from one side, 3 sacks so far for him. Defensive tackle Morgan Fox has 3, and Khalil Mack has 6. He took Rodney Farva down 6 times in 1 game.
Illuminor the block. Oh, Marshall, he fumbled again! He fumbled again!
Take an apple pie and give me a liter of cola. And finally, when it comes to the run game, Tony Pollard only 8 carries versus the 49ers, just 3.6 per run. Chargers run defense versus running backs, 4.2 yards per carry allowed. This is a good game despite Dallas's Week 5 showing. Game means a lot to both teams. Get the comment section going with your picks and thoughts. Also, sign up for NFL Plus so you can watch NFL games live, NFL RedZone, NFL Network, and more on mobile. Let's see what the pick panel has.